To call the atmosphere here charged would be doing it a disservice. It is positively electric in this place as we get you set for postseason baseball on the show. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 New York Yankees.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Luis Severino will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, his last outing, he did his job. I mean, he didn't give up a run. He did a nice job, gave his team an opportunity, and he picked up the win. So he is throwing the ball as good as he can right now. All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
So striding forward now, number 61. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, number 61.
And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Way in front of that fastball. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Again, a 1-2. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Batting second here tonight, second baseman.
So digging in now, Marcus Semien, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, catcher, Alejandro Pinto.
Stepping in, Alejandro Pinto. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit.
And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A's are gone in order, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Sean Manaea will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, his last outing, he did his job. I mean, he didn't give up a run. He did a nice job, gave his team an opportunity, and he picked up the wins. Take a look at the A's defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Jed Lowry. You know, Jed Lowry came up from Stanford University. Actually, he's from Salem, Oregon. He's an Oregon kid. That's why I like him so much. But he can play everywhere in the middle infield for you. Still catches the ball, and he'll turn a pivot every now and then, too.
At the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
For the
first.
Yankees, center fielder Carlos Gonzalez.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Scorched to third. Healy scoops it up, and he's retired 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Turned on that. And crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
One out, nobody on. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
This is turning into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
The next 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Olsen has it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Here's Starlin Castro. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. It's sharply toward third, and this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
2-out hit, that's a big hit. Now you've moved the winning run into scoring position with 2 outs. Let's see if they can come up with one more clutch hit and maybe win this thing on a walk-off.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in there. Base hit. Castro is on his way home, and a relay home, and they will walk off with game 1 here at home.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our top player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The New York Yankees take the 1-0 lead here in the League Championship Series. Sean Manaea couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more,